Hello, everybody. I hope that you guys are having a beloved day thus far. Let's see what is the energy like as of today. This weekend has been crazy, okay, to say the least. A lot of really mixed energies, a lot of confusion. Let's see. Psalms 106. Okay. 106 could be significant. Verse 9. All right. It says, learn to trust God's mercy, power, and justice, the marvelous benefits which come to those who love the Most High without restriction may come to those who command daily or often or as necessary. So I say read Psalms 106 for that, for trusting in the Most High. Verse 9 says, he rebuked the sea, the Red Sea also, and it was dried up. So he led them through the depths as through the wilderness. I'm looking at it as him rebuking your enemies, okay? And then him leading you around a different path. That's how I see that as, okay? So Psalms 106 could be significant for all. Let's see. We're going to pull out our New Orleans deck. It's a small ass deck, but I just love the work, okay, from Fatima Mboji. She does a good job, so I love her artwork. All right. All about supporting local brands, black businesses is always the best. There's a lot of decks out there that a lot of readers have made that you could, patronize, right? Anyways. Man. Okay, a little friction. A little friction. Seems like there's been a little bit of friction around you. Trying to come in, child. Goodbye. Don't let it come in, okay? Yes. Okay, we see here 55, oh, not even 55, 33 and 5 equaling 11, okay? Elusive Priestess has come out, all right? Elusive Priestess has come out as well as Create Your Reality, all right? Very, very clear. Back of the deck is intuition, okay? To be still in the presence of where you are, okay? Being still in the presence of where you are, understanding your power, that I'm capable of changing my reality. I am the priestess. I'm the high priestess. I am capable of changing my reality, okay? And I adapt, okay? Yeah, trusting your intuition. I feel like some of you need to understand that, because I feel like you are, what's the word? I don't know how to put that. It's like you're paying attention to the outside world. You're paying attention to what you're seeing on the outside. Like, okay, is this normal? What the hell? How is this supposed to be my abundance if this is what's going on? But that's an illusion. That's a smoke screen. Okay, that's a smoke screen. One more. Okay. Step Back did come out in reverse. The one I saw before was to not step back, to be still. Okay, but now I'm seeing stepping back being in reverse, which means like going forward. So I'm looking at you after you make your reality, after you've created and manifested. It's time to move forward in that. That's how I'm going to take that as. Okay. And yes, hello. Okay. And I'll leave those blank. Okay. Other one that is called out is growth. All right. I don't know if she's naked, but this is explaining the growth of your priesthood. Okay, this is explaining where you are, your strength and your growth of where you are. You don't give yourself enough credit. I really believe that you don't give yourself enough. Like, your ancestors are gossiping about you. Like, they're just like, do you see my girl? Do you see my nephew? My great grandson? You don't see him out here doing the do? Like, the energy of you are evolving, and even your ancestors know it, but you are not giving yourself the credit. Give yourself the credit. Stop doing this. Yeah. Okay, so the Ace of Hearts has come out on top of Elusive Priestess. So this is you connecting with yourself, connecting with the Most High, but also upright heart, maturity, emotional maturity. I'm seeing somebody holding a heart. So it's like, I feel like you placing your heart in the right place. I feel it's where they want you to get your powers back. All right. Is where to get your powers back. 77 can be significant, or number 7. This popping up on my Elusive Priestess is giving me like self-sabotage. Okay, it's giving me mental dysfunction, self-sabotage or something. Yeah, confusing yourself. Okay, like somebody is confusing themselves when it comes to their own magic, when it comes to their own blessings. All right, stop it. Stop confusing yourself. Let me see. Create your reality. Clarify that, please. Yeah, 3 of Diamonds. Okay, so it's like, yeah, command with your tongue. You could be an air sign, could be talking to an air sign or a fire sign. Commanding with tongue, with your air, with fire, candles, smudges. Creating your reality here. That's what I'm getting. Like, remove yourself, like, take off those limiting beliefs. Take off those mental confusion there. All right. 333 could be significant as well. I also see the Da Vinci. What is that? The Fibonacci sequence. So this is about manifestation, of course. The Most High manifesting with you. Okay. Okay. Dragonflies could be significant. Somebody keeps, like, what's going on is like someone keeps sitting in themselves like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? You have you've manifest something, or you want to manifest something here, and you're like, is it gonna work? I don't know. Is it gonna work? That's the energy I'm getting. Like, is it gonna work? Anxiety and just trying to push forward. So much anxiety and pushing forward in the things that you want. Okay. And it's like, you gotta stop. Somebody has to stop doing that shit. Okay. With this 9 of Spades, it's like you're anxious, but you're pulling out, like, you're pushing out this energy of anxiety or scarcity, and it's being registered from the Most High. It's being registered from the universe. It is. And it's like, you don't want that being registered. Clarify, step back. What do you mean by that? Okay. Step back means stop going to things. Step back is very clear. Okay, stop going to things that never served you, to old ways, old thinking. Stop going to things that never friggin' served you. Sometimes you might think like you need to be there, you need to deal with it, you need to. No, you don't. You really don't. These people, or this, whatever this is, you don't need to deal with nothing of this. Yeah, like, you don't. You've kind of like put yourself in a bubble mentally, like, oh, I gotta do this way. 6-6 could be significant. Okay, I gotta do it this way. I just gotta. You need to be responsible. Okay, understand that what your decisions have responsibility added to it. So always go with what's best for you. Okay, not what's best for the next person. Balance and growth go hand in hand. And in temperance energy, Sagittarius, you can be one. Okay, they go hand in hand in this card here. And I'm getting that, like, balance and growth. Growing pains, I heard. So it's like, yeah, a lot of emotional growth here, which is good. This High Priestess energy is like you aligning your mind, body, and spirit as one. You're just aligning yourself. Okay. Yeah. You aligning yourself, you grounding yourself, but then acknowledging, okay, grounding yourself, acknowledging your responsibilities, and then working on it. That's it. That's it. Simple as day. And then working on it. Let me pull out one of my little oracle cards real quick. Yeah. Let's clarify this whole spread, please. It's like, I think, ooh, I'm getting a country song just coming in out of nowhere. But I think that you guys are just, kind of worried. Walking on heaven. What is that song? Heaven's door. Walking on heaven's door. Oh. Yes. Okay, so solitary revere has come out. Okay. And this is the clarity. This is clarity. This hopped right on create your reality. So this is about processing. This is about being still and manifesting. Okay. This is the energy of being still and manifesting, I feel. Okay. Like being aware of your surrounding, of what's going on around you. Okay. I heard watching your six. Watching your six as well. All right. Yeah, because this is in reverse. So it's like the outer universe, the outer side of you has been going crazy. Okay. You're like, what is this? But it starts with within. Okay. If you want to change anything in your world, it starts from within you. For example, some individual, oh, I like women that are skinny. I like women that are this way and that way, or I like men that are this way and that way. But then they don't hold what they like. They do not embody what they like. They want a woman of a certain type of class and a certain type of echelon, a certain type of respect, a certain type of class, but they do not embody that themselves. They do not even embody it themselves, but they have the audacity to ask and want these things and then judge. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. And then judge. But they do not embody these it's like somebody wants royalty, but they are not royal. Somebody wants royalty, but they are not qualified for that royalty. Okay? And I feel like with this here, you being manifesting the true abundance of what you want, looking at the outside of yourself, like that's not what the hell. I didn't ask for that. I didn't order this. You know, you didn't order this. So now you want to go back in your closet and be like, we gotta create a whole new chapter because this is not what I asked for. You know. And slowly but surely, everyday Miss slowly but surely, the integration of your reality outside of your and your internal self is now forming. Okay. So that peace and embodiment that you have within yourself is now forming outside of yourself. All right. But if you have chaos and confusion, guess what? Okay. That is now forming outside of yourself. Right. So understanding, oh, you know, like I didn't want this I didn't ask for all this. So understand you didn't ask for it, and you are now drawing and whipping together another chapter, a new abundance. This is where the manifestation comes from. This is where the sitting down and understanding comes from. paying attention to and observing all around you and saying, this does not resemble what I want. Okay? Yeah. Anything else? Okay. All right. Upturned gaze has come out. I'm looking at this. I didn't read it, but it says here: vulnerability, inner observation, sensitivity, emotional atmosphere, apprehension, uncertainty, past echoes, gentle awareness, and deep feeling. It's called upturn gaze. Okay. But how I look at that is you being 100% honest with yourself. You being honest with yourself, and looking up in the mirror and saying, "This is who I am." You know. Like, as you can see, he's got to gaze and look up at himself. You know, he has not done it as of yet, but he's like, you got to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with yourself. Some things outside of yourself, you know, you'd be like, that is horrendous. I don't like this. But then you got to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, that is you, though. Everything on this earth, everything that you run into is a reflection of you. Every damn thing. From the crackhead at the corner, from the homeless lady on the other side, okay? From the unemployed over there, the CEO over there, okay? All of these are fragments of you. All of them. So as much as you sit there and point the finger to an individual around you and say, look at that, you really pointing the finger at yourself. So now you have to sit there and go back in your closet, go back in your bathroom, go to your mirror and talk to your mirror and see, what do I need to fix that I keep seeing these things pop up in my reality? What do I need to fix? What do I keep doing to attract this type of reality? You know, and how can I fix that? So you can't sit there and judge another person and be like, look at her. I don't like how her hair stay. I don't like how she dress. I don't like, well, look at her diet. Look how she's carrying herself. She's heavy set. I don't like her rolls. I don't want to walk with her. You know what I'm saying? I just cannot. You know, but really, low key, how do you love yourself? Do you see yourself in the same aspect as how you see others? You know what I'm saying? Do you see the same individual that you call fat, the same individual that you call ugly? Do you see yourself like that? Do you look at yourself the same way? Yeah. You're too hard on yourself. You're too hard on yourself. Stop it. You are imperfectly perfect. And anything that you have not mastered yet, you are about to. And that is a part of the journey. Because if you had that, what would the journey be? Right? You are imperfectly perfect for a reason. And you need to acknowledge that. All right. And if you want to change your perspective and change your reality around you, it starts with you. It starts with you. And that's when you start putting aside all the things that you may not even like about yourself and tackling it. Why do I think of myself like that? Why? Who actually gave me these ideas to think of myself like that? Who fed me this rhetoric of myself being this way when I look at myself in such high stature? You know? And so it's like starting to break down, chisel down this concrete mentality. Being elusive, being open, okay? Being clear, being that priestess to manifest a certain type of reality that you deem appropriate, acceptable for your being, right? For your very essence. So it's like now you doing that, you being able to move, okay? Because with this elusive priest, I'm getting fire sign energy, but don't have to be. Okay, high priest, high priestess. But the elusive priest is being the fire, being able to move and flicker, being able to be around but not. Does that make sense? Like with fire, fire moves around. It's able to not like water, okay, get into the cracks and slip through, but it's elusive to where it can touch and not be touched. It can also in a way, how I say touch and not be touched, like fire will touch you or touch something here, but it's not burning fully. It's touched it, but it has not burned yet. All right, it can jump from one to the next. It's elusive, can move from A to B, jump, not like water where it's connected and has to be pulled or has to be moved that way. It could bounce and move. This is what I'm getting with this fire energy. All right, being able to be mysterious at the same time, being able to be unknown as well, as like this fire is. But it's also giving me the impression of strong magic. Okay, strong fire magic. All right, doesn't mean you're doing that. It just means like that is the embodiment of this priestess. Okay, that's the embodiment of this priestess, the way she moves. So maybe you are a touch and go individual. Maybe you are an individual. People just can't put their finger on you, can't figure you out. Okay, that you could be the ultimate puzzle, trying to figure you out. That she's just, or he or she could be there and be not there at the same time. You could understand them, but not at the same time. They could be mysterious, but not at the same time. You know, that's what I'm getting here. Anything else that they need to understand? Let's see. Anything else that needs to be understood for this reading? But this is about like self-reflection, self-introspection. This is about tapping into self. You want shit to change on the outside of you? Tap into yourself. And stop sitting here trying to make sense out of nonsense. Stop it. Okay? Hold on. Stop. Stop the train, I'm leaving. Stop the train, I'm leaving. 22256. Stop the train, I'm leaving. Won't be too long, whether I'm right or wrong. Won't be too long, whether I'm right or wrong. Okay. Heal, rest, rejuvenation. The Four of Spades. What's that Four of Spades, Lord? The Four of Swords coming out. Okay, heal, rest, and rejuvenation. Queen of Swords at the back of the deck. Okay, and the Sun card with the King of Swords. All right. Some of you guys got to sit there and really heal your mind. Okay, rest your mind. Okay, this is what I'm getting, because something has been quite disappointing for a long time. It's time to rest your mind. Just chill. Tell me more. Slow down. I just want to get to know you, but don't turn around, because that pretty round thing looks good to me. Okay, the Fool. The back of the deck. We got what? The Page of Swords. Knight of Cups. Okay. Manifesting what? New communication. New conversation. New friends. All right. That's what I'm getting here with this King. With this Knight of Cups too. I feel like someone was trying to talk to you. Someone is trying to talk to you with this Bobby Valentino popping in my head. Okay. That someone could be trying to talk to you, or this could be someone that's just interested in you. The Seven of Swords comes out though. And I feel like this comes out because of the outside world, what you're seeing. And it's letting you know, like you're looking around, you're like, yeah, I already know they full of shit. Yep, they full of shit over there too. So now you see that. Now you're paying attention. Like the doors are open, everything's been exposed. Now you see that. You know what I'm saying? Now you need to integrate what you want. You know what I'm saying? Now you see, okay, I see the plan. I see the nonsense. All right. Now you're integrating yourself, your own manifestations into the realm in a sense. Okay. And I'm hearing like you doing that. Be mindful. Once you do that, it is going to change a lot of things. And it may look scary, but it's not. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So, communication. I also with friends, noticing that like these people don't rock with you. So it's like you're going to have to step aside and be like, you guys are whatless, or you guys just don't have nothing to offer. Like you just nothing. Same old, like dance, party, chill. Dance, party, chill, sleep. Dance, party, chill, sleep. Yeah. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Showing me release that shit. Release that shit. New perspective, new beginning, new arising. Okay, and this is gonna piss off some people. This is gonna people are gonna feel like they were betrayed just because you chose better for yourself. Too fucking bad. What? Yeah. Somebody might be coming to you, okay? Or you might have to have a conversation with these individuals that you know is full of shit. Like somebody that you know is dead. Like you know it's dead. You know it's full of shit. You know, it's like you might have to have a conversation with these individuals to let them know. Like, listen, I already know. Let's clear the air, and this is what it is, and this is what I stand for. This is what it is. What is this communication about? Six of Swords. So this is okay. This communication with the Six of Swords and the Hermit in reverse, this communication is like somebody, it's basically you basically telling them how you feel and things that have passed. Like you are going backwards dealing with this energy though. But I'm seeing communication coming your way regarding it though. And I don't know if it's coming to you, like you're going to them or they're coming to you. But you clearing the air. You clearing the air and letting them know, like, listen, I don't like this or something. But I feel like you clearing the air with the Six of Swords is going to cause more trouble. It's going to cause more problems. That's what I think. Because people are not ready for that clearing air. The Hermit, the Virgo energy in reverse. Like, you clearing the air is going to have you, like, doubt yourself. Self-sabotage yourself. Because you're looking outside of yourself for guidance. You're looking outside of yourself for validation with this Hermit in reverse. Going back to the same old ways, looking outside of yourself for answers. And it's like, even if you do have this communication, even looking for a response or trying to have understanding is going outside of yourself. Fuck them. Deadass. Like, why are you trying to go outside of yourself to make some people understand where you're coming from? They're not made to understand. Let them stay where they at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Eight of Wands. Like, you don't even need to explain yourself. What do they need to do about this? Because this is just coming out on the side like this. Right. Whatless energy. There's Ace of Swords at the back of deck. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Whatless energy. There's nothing like, you could go ahead. Like, maybe someone's going to be coming to talk to you. You might have to shut that shit down. Because it seems like they want to come with this candid energy, like, yes, we know, and you might have to shut that shit down. And maybe even you shutting it down in a certain way might upset some people, but you got to make it very clear that I do not give a fuck about how you feel. I do not care about your opinion on anything. This is where I stand, and that's that. I'm not here for your opinion, okay? That needs to be cleared up. I'm not here for your opinion at all. I don't care for it, okay? So it's like, but somebody wants to communicate with you. Somebody wants to come to you and be like, yo. And I think you know already, you are aware already of the communication or of the conversations going to be had. You're aware of what's going to be said. You're aware. You're aware of how it's going to be manipulated or whatever the case may be, something over here. And it's like you dealing with them, talk to them and telling them where to go might cause more problems, but they need to hear it. That's the truth. But you don't need to wait for no response. That's what I feel. You don't need no gratification. You don't need no understanding that they heard you. No, you don't need no response whatsoever. It's just like, da 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 da, this is where I, da da da. And keep it moving. Fuck out of here. You know? Yeah. Anything else? Some people are young. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Sideways. Yeah. That, like they're trying to work on your nerves, trying to work on your emotions, try to work on how could they approach you and get you out of your character. That's the energy I'm getting. Working on your nerves, like. And these are youngins, like these are minions or somebody who's just very fucking immature. Yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of pages coming out. So this is childish behavior. You know, very childish behavior. Yeah, working together for the betterment of nothing. That's what it looks like. You're not going to gain shit. If anything, you're going to lose out. You can even lose your life or your freedom doing this nonsense. Yeah. It's like you talking to the dead. You're wasting your time talking to the dead. And I'm talking about individuals that are just puppets. Those ones, man, I don't care about going to jail. I don't care. I'll waste 20 more years. I don't care because you talk to me crazy. I don't care. You talk to me crazy, so I would take 20 years just to punch you in the face or just to stay. Like, people that have no damn sense. These are people that lack common sense. Lack the simple things. And then they use their emotions to make decisions in their life. You know? So it's like this person that uses their emotions to make decisions, and you want to come talk to them about some sense, making sense out of nonsense. You want to come talk to them. Even if you go talk to them or they come talk to you, you wasting your time. Just nip that shit in the bud and keep moving. Okay, anything else I need to know? 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. It's funny because I see the King of Swords and I heard nip that shit in the bud. And it's like the 7 of Cups gives me confusion. Okay. And it's like nip that in the bud. Yeah. Yes. With these 8 of spades, 8 of swords in reverse, it's like you got to change your perspective, but like be unlimited with your ideas. Be unlimited with your ideas. Stop adapting to other people's problems too. Some people could be emotional, whatless, doubtful, faithless, and they come around you like, ain't it like that? You know what I'm saying? They come with you. They come and try to add you into their problems. Men ain't shit, right? Men ain't shit, right? Women ain't nothing nowadays. You know, we can't get, right? Don't you come over here with your rights. Because you wrong. You dead wrong, okay? Don't come over here with your right. No, you wrong. Because that's your perspective. That's your reality. That's not mine. So stop adding me to your reality, okay? Isn't it just bad? Isn't it just violent? It's just, we're having a tough time. We need to be struggling. You're struggling, not me. Do not add me to your bullshit, okay? That's what I feel. Like somebody coming with that projecting ass, low vibrational, crabs in a barrel bucket energy, okay? Mop bucket energy, okay? Chicken neck energy, like completely, this is how they doing this. They're doing us like this. Like they always doing us like this. We got to stop this victim mentality, man. Of, they always doing us like this. Well, when we gonna get free? When we gonna do, stop complaining and make action, okay? Make action. Stop complaining. Just stop putting yourself in this perspective that things are the way it is when it's not. Okay? It's not. You're making that perspective. And they sit there and they brainwash you with the certain things on TV, brainwash you to feel, especially with the news, with bad news, with alarming and anxiety type of messages about war and things of that nature, and you come outside your house with that same energy. Okay? So you got to set aside all that negative annotation, negative commentary to your life, okay? And take initiative, all right? Take initiative of your life and take initiative of what is fueling and feeding your energy, okay? What is fueling and feeding your energy? You don't want something of low vibration to feed your energy. Like, men ain't nothing, right? Men ain't nothing. Men ain't shit, right? Right, girl? You know what I'm saying? Girl, don't you write me. You know what I'm saying? You want me to accept what you made. You want me to accept your perspective on life. And your perspective on life is futile. I'm not going to accept that. I'm not. You know, and some people want that. They want you to accept because of what they're going through. They expect you to be like, you know, right? But no, I don't know. No. No, I refuse to make that a part of my realm. I refuse to make that a part of my story. Because I understand that it's a facade. I understand that it's an illusion. I understand that it don't mean nothing. But I understand that they will use your minds to control you, to manipulate you, to make you feel like you don't have the power that you do. All right. And it starts with TV. It starts with school. It starts with music. It starts with everything. You got to take control. Take control of what you are feeding your soul. Take control of what you're feeding your soul. All right. Take control of what you're, and I think I want to leave that as a title. Take control of what you're feeding your soul. Because we don't really pay attention and we sit there and we unconsciously feed ourselves with the bullshit. Then wonder why we in fear. Wonder why we feel in that type of way. We see police and we get fidgety. Is that you? You see police and get fidgety. You see police or you see certain places or you're in a courtroom and you get scared. Feeling as if you don't belong. You know what I'm saying? Feeling as if you are less than. And that's a complete motherfucking lie. But this is what they want you to believe. All right? So understand that this world that likes to base their value on a society, like to base their value on what they see. Their values are not even true values. They'll tell you that this penny is worth more than this dollar. Okay? They'll tell you that and you'll believe it. This penny's worth more than this dollar. Even though this fucking dollar is a piece of paper and it's tender and don't mean a thing. And this copper can be melted down and be used for something. Huh? 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 You know, but this is what they tell us. Like diamonds are so one of the most precious gems when that is the weakest. The diamond is the simplest or the weakest gem from what I heard. And they use that and have people buying it for thousands of dollars for this piece of glass. Okay, it's not even crystals. It don't have no properties really. Like, but you're paying thousands of dollars for glass, for sand, for coal and sand. You know, but you're paying so much for this. But in your mind, from what you're learning from society, is that this is very expensive and it's worthy. No, it's not. Right? I'm just want you guys to see. I'm using all of these examples so you can see what I mean. As far as perspective is known, as far as feeding your soul, as far as trusting yourself, as far as turning your universe into you. You know what I'm saying? Making this your reality into something beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. All right? Understanding that 3850 or what is that, 3950 on the timer. Understanding that. I want you guys to bask in that control and start to write, start to change, start to write the chapter that you want, start to write the story that you are so fulfilling into. What they tell you is like the doctor telling you, you don't have long to live. You don't have long to live. You only got a few weeks, or you only got a few months. Who the fuck are they to tell you that? Who are they? But because we are so susceptible that we have now processed that and said, yeah, he said that, so it must be true. He a doctor. It must be true. Giving over your power. Giving over your power. And said it must be true. Are you serious? Go get a second opinion. Go to an herbalist. Go to more than one place. Go to your guides. And it's funny because they'll have the answer, but we don't trust the answer, right? For example, I got allergies and I don't know what to do. And God says, go outside and pick up them damn dandelions. Wash them off and boil them. Drink that for 5 days. The allergies will clear up. But you thinking in your head, no, maybe I gotta go and clean the weeds in the garden or something. Maybe that's what I need to do. Because I don't know about this damn dandy. And you completely ignoring it. Your body knows better than you. Your spirit knows better than your body. Remember that. Your body knows what it needs to take care of itself. Your spirit knows what it needs to take care of itself too. But you are not tapped into either. And you need to be. Okay? 4202 on the timer. I'm going to leave you with a message from the Shaman deck and see what you need before I bounce out. Okay? What you need before I go about my business. Okay? Broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. I don't know why I hear that. Now this make me feel like this. All right, one more. Oh, 2. They were like, no, we're going to do 2. So we're going to do 2. First one that came out was the Heat Moon, Leo energy. Okay, you can be a Leo. All right, Heat Moon talking about the Summer Moon. All right, number 5 could be significant change. 29 has come out as well, equaling what, 11 or 2. The Mint, masculine energy, is also at East and Mercury. East sign direction of this card. East meaning beginning, the sun rising in the east. Okay, the beginning. Mercury being about communication, and air sign as well, being about thoughts, communication as well. So let's see Wagwan. What are they trying to say? Also with this Heat Moon, it does represent adolescence. Okay, it represents the shield too. So let's go into the Heat Moon first, and then we'll go into the Mint, and I'm gonna read it to y'all. Yeah, and this is my Shaman Wisdom cards. They have the breakdown of different herbs, different moons, different animals, and things of that nature. That's what I love. Okay, so the Heat Moon, yes, it's a Leo energy, but it says, I am Heat Moon. I am the fire of creativity. I am the warm moon of summer, of doing, of activity. I spark all kinds of new ideas. I am art and beauty. In my intense light, you will find yourself honoring your creativity. Take time right now to express yourself through art or craft. Paint a painting, knit a shawl, create a prayer stick. Fill your creation with the power and strength of your intuitions. Fill your creation with the power and strength of your intentions. Let the spark flow. Make it count. Your children, be they human sons or daughters, or the reflection of your creativity, artwork, or career, need your attention at this time. Give it happily, freely, and find new ways to bring a little romance into your life. You'll enjoy it. Okay? That's beautiful. that shows you to find solace, happiness, joy in this time. Okay? Leadership and love. I love this. All right? Now, 29. That's why I was getting that song. Broke off your back. Broke off your back. Right? That's the energy I was getting. What is on the floor here? Yeah. All right, now number 29, the mint. The mint, 45:25 on the timer. The mint. It says, I am mint. I am your breath of fresh air. Okay? My fragrance stimulates and intensifies your sensual nature. My powerful bouquet purifies thought and soothes the nerves. Your energies are enhanced and your creative strengths increased by the correct use of my properties. I will protect your path and your resources. I am purification to your entire being. I am energy. I am your strength. Maybe you might need to make a spiritual bath. Maybe you might need to make a mojo bag, or maybe you might need to make a spiritual candle with mint. So look into that, all right? Look into that. All right. Love you guys. See you guys next time. It's 46:18 on the timer. Take that as that resonates. Okay. And I love you guys. Take care. Bye.